Hey everybody, I'm Philip.
And I'm Justin.
And together we are Pajamas. And I informed you recently that there are two Doctor Horror. Let's watch that show.
I would be curious about that one.
Doctor Horror. Doctor Who shorts. That's what I was trying to say. Fuck's sake. I'm leaving that in. That's too funny. I'm blushing. Turning red, I can feel it. Damn it. All right, so there are two Doctor Who shorts. Yay for speech impediments and messing words up. That we should have watched earlier in the season. The first one takes place between episodes 1 and 2, and the second one takes place between episodes 5 and 6. Remember, episode 1 is when we mistakenly thought that she'd been kidnapped, pretty much, but essentially he was trying to take Amelia via Amy on an adventure. Episode 5 ended though with her throwing herself at the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And me being like, this is so gross and not comfortable at all. So I figure we'll check these out. They're short. They're shorts. But pretty much, but they're called Meanwhile in the TARDIS 1 and 2. So we're going to watch the first one now. So without further ado, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Why have you labelled a time machine police box? Why not time machine? Is that too obvious? And what is a police box? Do you ever look at your hair and think, whoa, my chin, look, I'm wearing a bow tie. Shoot me now. Am I gabbling?
A bit, yeah.
Aw.
Why doesn't the air get out? It's made of wood. Oh, you've got a wooden time machine. Do you feel stupid? Sorry about the bow tie.
Camouflage.
Okay, but what about the windows? There are windows on the outside. Where do they go? Is it a cry for help?
What?
The bow tie.
Aw.
And you're an alien.
Yeah. Well, in your terms, yeah. In my terms, you're an alien.
Are you like a tiny little slug in a human suit?
This is what I really look like.
Well, that's fine then.
Ow! Amy Pond. You've barely started. Anything take your fancy? Get out.
What?
No, seriously. Get out!
I like that.
She did bring up a good point. It's always a police box.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they go back in time before they existed and no one seems to question what this thing is
Yeah.
that magically appeared. Surely hallucinations weren't that common that they simply saw that and then carried on.
It's one of the many things we've had to just kind of accept just how they show up in modern clothes.
Yes.
So I will say this, that at first I was a little annoyed that I didn't know about this. Because this explains how we open up episode 2 with her hanging outside the TARDIS. He pushed her out. But I was so heavily in my 10th Doctor fugue that I don't think I would have appreciated the back and forth like I do now. Would I like to have seen it in the context of, linear story? Yes. But as far as being okay. I think that I can appreciate it a little more now. I do like her just questioning the TARDIS. I was like, yeah, it's wood. There's windows. Where are the windows?
All camouflage.
There's a lot of body shaming in the season, I've noticed.
Yes. Especially the bow ties.
Well, she
what's wrong with
she
the-
talked about his chin.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor would always talk about Rory's nose. He would do this. But go ahead. What you were saying? Sorry.
And she also mentioned his hair.
Yeah.
Well, yes. He invites you to this long journey, and then you start saying this about him.
Yeah. He started making fun of the way he looks and his hair and his chin and his clothes.
He could send you back.
But he can't. Because she says, I think I'm done now. And he says, Amy Pond, you've barely started. based on what we know now,
Yes,
spoilers. Wow.
that's very true.
That's some foreshadowing. Dang. Another cool reason to see it now instead of then. Because now we can read into the, the double speak. What was going on. So yes, that was very cool. Let's go on to the second one.
Yes.
The second one. This happened between episodes 5 and 6. I'm interested to see what this one's all about.
Get me out of my bed in my nightie, which you then don't let me change out of for ages. No mixed signals there. That is just a signal. Like a great big bat signal in the sky. Get your coat, love. The doctor is in.
Not like that. That's not what I'm like.
Then what are you like?
I don't know. Gandalf. Bit of space Gandalf.
So you can laugh at all the men and show off to all the girls.
Do not.
What about Rory?
No, that was just an involuntary snort of fondness.
You are a bloke, and why am I here?
Because I can't see it anymore. Now, after a while, everything is just stuff.
And that's the only reason you took me with you.
There are worse reasons.
I was certainly hoping so. There have been others traveling with you.
Yeah, sure.
And out of all those friends, how many would you say, just out of curiosity, were girls? Under half, over half?
Probably
All.
slightly. No. I mean voice locked. I would have to say, show me your visual records of previous TARDIS inhabitants. Thanks, dear. Miss out the metal doll, why don't you?
He's got a leather bikini.
We're gonna find Rory, and we're gonna find him now.
Is that stag night?
Well then, let's make it a great one.
Why not show that? That explains so much. It explains why we start that episode. Well, the doctor plot, as I said in that episode, like with him popping out of the cake, because he had to go find Rory. Now we know why.
Yes.
As a little horn dog Amy.
And, well, she did bring up a very good question, one that you've been wanting the show to address for an extremely long time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since she said it, it's canon. Now he needs to answer.
Mm-hmm.
And all he can do is stammer.
What's that? Oh, silence has fallen. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I started that episode again. Oops. Can't even look cool without doing something stupid. Are you happy? There you go. But no, like this was, why not show this? This is good.
that actually would have been great to be in an episode.
Yeah.
Actually, these two shorts put some of the story together. They aren't simply random, like,
Guy with a celery.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this definitely, especially this one, because this is the one I was looking forward to. I'm like, what happens after it ends and she, like, assaults him? Yeah. Yes, ha ha ha. Yes. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that you really loved this short.
Mm-hmm. You know I did, because you brought it up. Mm-hmm. I almost want to go back through seasons 2 through 4 and read all the comments that were bitching at me. Tell me how wrong I was. Tell me that I was my bias to the Doctor and all this stuff. To the point that I had somebody actually tell me that I disliked Tennant's Doctor because I was jealous of him. No. I disliked Tennis Doctor because I didn't think it was a good portrayal of the Doctor. We're done with season 5 as of this recording. So
It still works.
no, what I'm saying is I don't know where in the timeline of our timeline this video is going to drop. Do I go after episode 6? Do I go at the end of the season? I go on a little tangent-y thing in the last episode. A little what if, which would fit in perfectly with this. Do I wait until after medal ceremony? Did I put it earlier? It's just where do I drop this nugget of ha 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 at?
You'll figure it out.
Oh, I will. I always do. Yes, I enjoy these. See, you don't like it when people are smug, do you? I didn't like it for 3 seasons either. All right. And thank you to the patrons who sent me the links to these videos so we could watch them. I know one of them is extremely hard to find in good quality, so I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm glad we watched them. They were very informative. I did ask my moderator to put together, because we've had extensive discussions about what spoilers are to me, and, you know, so he knows, you know, what to look out for. So I asked him to put together like a list for future, like starting with season 6 onwards, of like stuff like this that we could include in order, because I would prefer to watch this in order. But I'm glad we watch it now. I said it's fine because we have context, a lot of context. But it would have been cool also to keep in order as well. So hopefully in the future, we'll have that as well. That is in the future. Presently, is there anything else you'd like to add? Okay. Haha, I was right. Ha 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 ha. And with that, I will say we're going to wrap this one up. I don't have a fancy outro, so I'll simply say thank you for watching, and we'll see you, hopefully, in the next one, whatever that one is, 'cause I don't know where this is going to go. But until then, goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, Philip, you feel vindicated. Well, which you've already known, but here's video evidence from the studio itself.
Yeah. I was vindicated when the Doctor likes his human women. Yeah. Clearly. Fucking stupid Casanova master cosplaying as the Doctor.
Well, yes, she does bring up a good point. If they're only supposed to be friends, nothing more than friends, why is it that they're all so conveniently female? Young females.
Yep. You hear that? You hear that? Yep.
It's very unusual. Is it a coincidence? Well, it's an extremely strange coincidence. It is.
Yep.